I will say that for as much as I kind of dislike this game, and as aggravating as the sound is with the flatulence and everything else, I kind of kind of wish I could hear something that it wasn't just dead air. Now, the game is actually showing like game audio, so it may honestly just be that it's not playing through my TV, but the recorder is picking it up. That isn't a that is a possibility.
It is easy being green.
I turned those guys into frogs. That's that's cool. That's fine. They're frogs. Oh, you're not a frog anymore. You were frogs. Now you're not. I need to jump up and uh, belly flop you guys and make you all dizzy so you're ripe for picking. Yeah, belly flop. That's something I learned not long ago. That belly flopping's the greatest. All right, we do this and we run away. You know, kind of like the little rabbit. We run away from that, allow it to get back in its shell, and we grab Shrek, and we do this stuff back up. Now, I don't care what's over to the left, but you're supposed to play through the game. Fine, we'll look to the left in just a moment. Don't feed the fish. Alright, let me go ahead and switch over to Puss in Boots. Is there anything that I need to see over here? What is that? What is that back there? Okay. Only because of the fact that whatever that is kind of interesting to me. Is that a lamb? Is that a goat? Is that like one of Pinocchio's buddies who drank and smoked cigars? You know, is that what that is? I don't know. Like, you know, by the way, the squirrels just come running out of nowhere and then run away again. All right, let's see. Good day, cheerio, aren't you? Sorry lot. Oh, and so good to meet. I have no idea. My name's William Groff. There's a troll. I wonder if you layabouts might escort me across the bridge. I knew it! Like a troll or something. Aren't you a bunch of fine fellows? It's gonna cause my voice to bounce up and down because goat. By the way, speaking of fairy tales and things of that nature, because, you know, Shrek is about the closest thing we've got to fairy tales at the moment. Possums! Oh, there are possums all over the place, and I've got an unruly camera trying to force me into a certain direction. There better be a troll at the end of this bridge. No, goat, come back here. Come back here, goat. I don't want you to die or anything, but you gotta be kind of careful. We got a pumpkin boss. We got the same pumpkin boss we had earlier. Just beat the pumpkin boss up. It's really nothing to it. The guy is honestly nothing. It's just, you know, spawns other little small pumpkins. So we escorted him across the bridge. That was, oh no, wait, oh, and I can't, you know what, if he dies at this point, if he dies, he dies. I don't care. But again, you know, fairy tales and things of that nature. Have you actually, like, anybody listening to this, have you ever actually read some of the fairy tales? Those things were twisted. Like, Pinocchio originally ended with Pinocchio getting hung and killed. Like, he died after he was hung by the fox. But, like, you know, and the story was supposedly the guy that wrote it. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. You're welcome to correct me in the comment box, you know, below. You know, go ahead and let me know kind of where I messed up. Hey, I got a snapshot somehow. I beat up slugs and got a snapshot. Don't know how. Oh, it's because I got the goat home. That's why. Good. I got the goat homes. I'm stealing his eggs and his magic bean. I don't think that's going to do me any good, and I don't know what this is. Okay, I can't break it. I was going to break it otherwise. But, like, the people who... Again, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But the guy that wrote Pinocchio, the people he wrote it for, hated the end of his story because apparently he hated children, especially little boys. And so he purposely made the story end with Pinocchio being hung and killed, and they made him change the end of it to, you know, to add more to the story and give it a happy ending. Where at the very end, Pinocchio, you know, ended up happily ever after. But, like, at the end of every chapter, you've got such negativity and such talk of, hanging and him killing Jiminy Cricket. Like, the cricket dies within the first, few chapters. How he ended up causing people great harm because of his selfishness and ended up in dire straits so many times just because he was this obnoxious little boy, or I guess I could say little puppet, who wanted everything his way. This is how everything ended. Like, fairy tales back in the day were extremely twisted. That's a magic bean, I don't care. Were extremely twisted. Like, if you were to take the time to really read them, you go, what were these people on when they wrote these? What drugs were they doing at the time? And you also think along the lines of, you couldn't get away with this sort of thing today. I don't know. I haven't read any quote-unquote modern fairy tales, so maybe you could. I don't know. Like, right now, I think my wife is reading something that's basically the Hunger Games with princesses. She tried to... the what? Okay, I heard the election there for a moment because I have headphones on. You can't hear me. Can't hear her. She read a book called The Selection. It's basically, from what she's told me, like, this is my synopsis of the story, it's the Hunger Games with princesses. Now, that actually sounds kind of interesting until you realize the fact that these princesses really aren't like, belly flop. There we go. Just knock them in the river. That works too, Shrek. And whoever else did it, that's fine. I'm cool. Donkey, keep giving them the donkey kicks. And yeah, let's get through this stage as best as we can. But like, that may sound interesting to you, but like, I don't think anybody dies. No one is murdered brutally. Oh, they do kill each other.
They don't kill each other, but like.
Okay, they don't kill each other.
There are rebels that come in and like do palace raids every once in a while, and people do die.
Okay, so apparently there are raids that. What? Why can't I move forward? I'm no. Why for am I not? Okay, do I have to just take Puss in Boots and come back here? I'm assuming that. Oh, hey, Shrek. What if you pulled this? Shrek. Yeah. Pull this, Shrek. That. Shrek. Shrek's just sitting there running towards it in place. All right. Puss in Boots doesn't get run over, thankfully. Good. All right. So apparently people do get murdered by like rebel attacks and things of that nature. Still that's not as cool to me as like princesses being locked out in the woods and basically being told that, the last one to survive gets to be the princess, Oh, top of the morning to ya! I can tell that you're wanting to get past, but the hinges are a wee bit rusty, don't you know? Oh, we can give him a Midwestern accent. What are we doing? Are we and see, that's the stupid thing. I gotta pay to get the door open. That's dumb to me. My wife is right behind me now because I'm messing up the plot points to the princess murder books, and so I mean, honestly, I get where she's coming from, but I'm not gonna read these books. I mean, you guys might. They're called The Selection. Supposedly, it's Princess Hunger Games stuff. I want to get back to what I was
gonna say though, if you like, it's not as cool to you as if you didn't have princesses in the wild. Try having people who are fighting for the prince that you know anything about girls, locking them up in one single place day after day is about as brutal as it gets.
Look, I understand that women are vicious, mean, hateful, spiteful things, but still, I digress, is the only way I can put that. So anyway, the Selection. But again, if you really take the time to look at the quote-unquote fairy tales that existed back then, you've got some very, very twisted books. Shrek. No, Shrek. Okay, that works. All right. what was it? The Little Mermaid ended with in the original story. What? Well, yeah, it ended in tears. The main story has Ariel being turned into sea foam. Yeah, well, I know that. I'm just saying for the sake of the story, though, that, you know, most people would be familiar with the story Ariel. Especially if they watch my channel and the Disney Princess games. They'll recognize Ariel, no problem. But, like, that's kind of what we got going on here is, you know, these stories were absolutely twisted. If I remember correctly, it's Cinderella where her sisters end up getting their eyes pecked out after trying on shoes. Like, that's some real freaky stuff. They try the shoes on, their feet end up getting broken. Not only that, but after their feet get, you know, broke trying to put those things on, it's like, what? How can this? Okay, Puss in Boots, can you actually open that for me? Thank you, Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots is just running towards it in a straight line, like, what you doing? You know, they get their eyes pecked out after that. That is crazy to me. But I love Grimm's Fairy Tales because of that. It's like some of the most twisted writings I've ever seen. It's like, this is for kids? Or rather, this was for kids? This is great. It's the best thing I've ever read, 10 out of 10. Like, that's the way fairy tales, you know, were in the past. Pick it up, Shrek. Thank you. So, I mean, seriously. You know, and I'm not talking about the weird stuff that, like, you know, the Shrek version of these fairy tales have in their own rights. Not another Billy Goat! Oh, I gotta take another stupid goat across. Oh, the toll on the bridge is going to kill me. I don't deserve to die for what What did you do? Eating the troll's tin cans. Won't you help me? Fine, I'll escort you across the bridge. I'll remember you guys in my prayers. I promise. He's gonna tweet like, you know, one like, one prayer. Yeah, okay. Apparently we're going to die. That's all I can gather at this point. Is that we're going to die because he's gonna keep us in his prayers. Like, thanks, guy. We love you too. Alright, so we pop that open. Come on over, guys. Get over here. Oh, I'm being shot at. I'm being shot at. No! Donkey. Kick that for me. Thank you, Donkey. So, I actually like Puss in Boots right now. He's probably the best character I'm playing as right now. Although Shrek is a little bit more helpful right at this moment. Jump in the middle of these guys and curse flat. You know, that's pro strategy right there. Just you see a bunch of enemies, just jump down the middle of them. And drop kick with Shrek, that's how, you know, pro strats right here. You know, IGN, 10 out of 10, you know, that sort of thing. There's a whole bunch of pumpkins right here. He's still alive. How is he still alive? I've been, like, waylaying on him. And dude's still alive somehow? I don't understand. Just, why? You know, okay, so, as Shrek, I've got to pick this up. And then I'm going to jump in front with Puss in Boots and just be like, hey guys, I'm going to beat up a bunch of these things. I'll be back in just a moment. Like, these guys, they're going to rest in pepperoni. Where's the troll right now? That's kind of my question at the moment. Where's the troll? Because apparently we're at a troll toll bridge. You know, Shrek is like running, you know, face first into a bunch of deadly pumpkins. No, Shrek, you pick that up. You keep holding that. I don't want you to do anything else. That's all you're doing for right now. And honestly, that's because, hey, ho, give me the energy, because I want the energy. I deserve the energy. I don't know if it helps out just one person. It looks like it's helping out more than one at the moment. All right, so where's this troll that we were supposed to see? Oh! That's the troll that we're supposed to see. Hi, donkey. You came just in time. Oh, and we saved the little goat, and so now the troll wants to kill us. So I have a fear that I have to start throwing. Alright, triangle, and then we throw, and we throw it at this guy who tries to hit it, and alright, that's what we're doing. Then we grab the invincible. We cannot grab that. So, can we attack him and hurt him? No. Now, okay, so that's all I can do. That's kind of jank. Alright, so I pick this up, and then I throw it back at him. It blows up, and then we run away from him because of the fact apparently the guy is going to try to hurt us, and I can't hurt him right now. I can just make him go, make his head explode. That's all I can do. Okay, I can deal with that, I suppose. And, alright, so I want to get a good aim at him and just lob that down, and boom. Boom goes, the dynamite and stuff. Like, I hope I didn't seem like rude to my wife. Just like, they're probably not going to read the story, sweetie. Not trying to be mean or anything. That's not my purpose. Oh, hey. We got more stupid stuff to do because there's an elevator way up there. Oh, hey, this guy wants to talk to me. So, then this portion, the Puss in Boots. Okay, so, and then we'll be at the Jack and Jill farm. We'll be ending this stage. This is going to be multiple parts. Probably going to end up cutting off the Puss in Boots boss fight. Yeah, it's hero time. Oh, we just died. Great. I just want to finish this as fast as I can because, let's be honest, it's Shrek 2. There's nothing good I can really say about this game. Boingy. 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 Alright, does that mean that, oh! That probably sounds so stupid right now going, oh! But I mean, the sooner I can finish this stuff, the better off I'll be. So don't you want to explore? No. No, I don't. Games like this, I don't want to explore. I just want to beat it. I want to be done with it. There's no fun. No. That's not no fun. That's hey, look, I'm beating the game. That's kind of the way I look at that right now. I got fished. I got fish sticked. No. Can't do that all over again. So, I mean, thankfully that doesn't kill me. It's not like, car, all that kills people. That's just, okay. No! Crud. No, don't drop down. Idiot. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, okay, I was like, no. Ah! And we went the wrong way. And then we slide down, we bounce back up, and then we try to beat this faster. So, like, what's your favorite fairy tale? Honestly, my favorite fairy tale is probably... Come on, go. That's actually kind of a hard one because I've asked that question, and it's like, you don't know the answer to your own question? No, actually, I don't at the moment. I'll have to think about that one and get back in the next episode. I kind of hope that... Alright, we made it to the top, but can we get the elevator and get them, or is it... Okay, it's just going to end right there. Awesome. So we're going to save this. We're going to call this a stage. We are 32% done with the game. Counting down, #countdown. We are overriding the data, and I have no idea whether or not this is actually going to work well or not, but hey, that's the way this is, so... if we don't have sound, my bad. Hopefully in the next episode we'll have sound from the game. It just cut off all of a sudden. Anyway, bye.